Well, thanks to everybody. Thank you all for using all our social media platforms to communicate to us. And we're going to begin with a comment from Jimmy Adrika from Uganda, who writes, I think his coming is too late. Africa already has relationships with other arrangements with China, Brazil, Russia, India, and some Middle Eastern countries. The Obama regime took too long to get to the needs of Africa. Another comment comes from Ignatius Hoshiana in Uganda as well, and he says, Africa celebrated the moment their son stepped onto the podium of success in the United States. Many people saw that as hope for change. But when the son was to make history again, Africa was quiet because her hopes were all for nothing and were never realized. And I have to say, it's such a sad statement from Ignatius. But what were the real expectations? Actually, I asked the question to the Senegalese ambassador about the fact that many Africans have been saying that President Obama didn't do much for Africa during his first term. And he answered that President Obama had many priorities here in the United States. And I think both of your panelists actually touched on it. President Obama is the president of the United States. And at that time, he dealt with the global economic downturn, the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. And I would even add the healthcare reform to that. And I think Ms. Michael mentioned the whole issue about him not being born in the United States. So I think he had a lot in his plate.